What's good, y'all? Y'all rocking with the MVP. And again, you know where to find me. I'm doing the innovative twist, and you know they can't miss. Welcome to Talk Ain't Cheap. We put the people on their feet. Don't hate because you can't compete. I'm just a smooth talking brother from the P, and you know what the outcome is going to be. Hello. Like I said, we got a high value individual today. Now I'm talking about one of them ones, y'all. Like high value individuals. So you know I bring you the best, and the best come through. I'm talking about Miss Amira Moss. I call her AKA Miss Moss the Boss, y'all.
Thank you.
Come on now. Look, hey, I'm talking about when I say it's a lot of women these days who don't have a mindset like how you have. So I wanted to bring you up here to shed some light on that because that's what's missing.
Yeah.
We missing, as we're saying off here, we missing that woman that's gonna check you, brother.
Yeah.
Brothers, this woman will check you. If you don't come correct, it's
Yeah.
next.
Mhm.
That's what we need these days because we live in a world where everything is kind of accepted how it is.
Yeah.
Like there's no we waiting on you to get better. No.
Right.
We accept you how you is.
Yeah.
You got to take that first. Then they can get better from there.
Right.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about you. Like, please tell the people, about you. You know where you're from and what you do.
Okay. Well, most people know I'm from Portsmouth.
Hello.
I see Norfolk High School.
Greyhound.
All right. We already know that, and so that's how we know each other.
Facts.
Is through school.
Hello.
And so
She'd have known me for a while. I've been like this the whole time.
Yeah, you was quiet
I
in
was
school.
quiet in
Though.
school.
I was quiet too, though.
Yeah, you was quiet too.
I was kind of more on the, I don't know. I was in between.
Yeah,
I was quiet, but you might see me in some.
Yeah, it might catch you when you was. It depends if you catch you with the right people. You
right.
Can see. This is what you're gonna see.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I had different crowds I hung with, but what I do, I'm a teacher. By day. So in the school system. So
I teach life too, y'all.
Life teacher as well. Yeah. I also, I'm a creative. I'm a writer.
Yes.
I am a woman of God.
Yes.
Number one.
Hello.
And so,
yes.
Yeah. And during the day, I teach. I also work in healthcare. And so I have my hands in a lot of stuff these days. And so I'm just transitioning.
Big time.
Right now. So I'm transitioning and growing. I might be 30.
Hello.
So, it's like that growth period that you gotta reach that development where that what's next, what's coming, I could be prepared for.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
That's what I'm doing right now, y'all.
Hello, y'all.
I went to ODU, went to Hampton University.
Hampton University, HBCU.
Yeah. So everything is going.
I don't know about ODU. That's what they be partying out there. I done seen some things at ODU, y'all.
I didn't. My first party, not my first party, but I've been to ODU parties. But I was in high school when I went to ODU party.
Yeah, fast. I was
When I went to ODU, I didn't hear about no parties.
You didn't hear about the parties?
Mm-mm.
Wow. Oh yeah, it's a good thing you didn't. That means you was in a certain place in life. They couldn't even reach you.
Right. I was a little bit older. I was working full time.
Yeah.
And, so I was going to class at night.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So now, you was
the crowd that was probably doing all that was during the day.
Yes. Yeah.
But I did wish that I did hear about a few parties.
Yeah,
that would have been cool.
Hey, what I'm trying to say.
I know to be popping pills and twerking on the counter.
Holes in the floor. So I done see somebody car done got flipped out there. Somebody got shot at out there.
ODU?
Yes.
Oh,
right,
wow.
Right on Killam Avenue. No pun intended. They tried to get me on Killam.
Yeah. I lived a few blocks from there. But, it's a thin line.
It's a thin line.
That part to where I was staying, so.
And them bullets be flying, y'all. I ain't got no name, but I was gone. I see my homeboy hit the ground, I hit the ground. I didn't know he got shot out like He said, I dropped my hat. I said, boy, you crazy.
I don't think I ever been, the Lord protect me, but I don't think I ever been in a space where they were shooting.
Thank God.
Yeah. I ain't never been that type of environment. I've been in an environment where there was like a lot of violence, like fighting and stuff.
Oh yeah, you from the P, so you know what we around. What we got to go through.
What? You had to fight your way through.
It don't matter how sophisticated you are from the P, you gonna take it there.
I don't care how quiet you are. Somebody gonna find you and take it there.
Take it,
and so that's what builds the character, though. And so that's a whole nother topic when we talk about Norcom and that culture.
Yeah, that culture. It's a whole different topic. Y'all want understand when we went through a high school. Y'all understand how we are in life.
Right.
We went through life in high school.
Right. It built character, though.
It built a lot of character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I think for me, I came from I grew up in Chesapeake area, and then I came to Portsmouth. So even that alone was a culture shock because I grew up like on a little country farm type.
Yeah, type vibe.
Yeah, we had chickens and we still put our clothes on the line.
Okay.
And, we didn't have a shower till like 2000. You know, we was taking baths. Just putting it out there. We was taking baths in like buckets and stuff.
Outside type vibe? Or like inside?
Like you know how old school you watch Cold Purple, how they put the water and they warm it up, put it in the bucket and you wash out.
Wow.
That's real though. You would never think.
You wouldn't think that, yeah. Like
this
would be like in the 90s type vibe. Like,
and people had showers and stuff back then.
Yeah, fast. So, but you in the place where there's no
when
shower.
I went to Portsmouth, it was totally different. Like this is TMI,
yeah.
But I'm glad to be up here because now I can tell my story.
That's right. Tell that story. We know that.
I ain't started taking showers, so I was like 13.
That's a good thing, yeah.
So I ain't know nothing about no shower.
Wow.
And so
he was a teenager.
That going back to Norcom that was a culture shock. For me. That whole lifestyle was culture because I came from a quiet, kind of serene place, and then going to that type of school environment.
Oh my God! You went from that to
yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's it. Life hit you so hard. In Norcom, you wouldn't know what you might see. Mm-hmm. You might go in the back stairwell. You might see somebody shooting dice. You might see a fight. Yeah. You might see a play, or you might see somebody plays getting made back there. You could say, you know what I'm saying? You just never know. Norcom was up. We done had riots and what you name it. It's been happening. Oh my God,
man! What a time to be alive. Though.
What a time! Like, you graduated in 2012, so like that was when the world was supposed to end.
Right.
I'm like, the world will end when we graduate.
Right.
Come on now.
Right. We didn't get a chance.
And we had a tough senior year. Now I'm saying, having recipe DJ, we had a passing and everything. Yeah. It was very tough.
Yeah.
That was like towards the end too, so that kind of like put like a
damper on the whole school year.
Yeah, it was a dark cloud.
Yeah.
Then,
I remember that though. Like, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, no question.
Even if even Malcolm. I don't know if you know Malcolm, but he went to Waters and he went to Wilson. A lot of people who went to middle school, went to high school, they kind of like passed on.
Yeah, I know exactly talking about. You talking about dark skinned Malcolm?
Yeah, there was so many people that are kind of like. So when DJ passed away, it was like,
dang. It was tough.
And just behind the story, like.
Yeah, the story, like he said,
his mom protecting his mom,
going out like a hero.
Yeah,
his mom's situation with the boyfriend.
Bless his heart, bless his soul,
broke in and was holding him hostage, so it was crazy.
Yeah,
and then we had like an in school like ceremony that might have been one of the toughest things I've ever been through in life.
Yeah, even when Peanut died.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, that was in 9th grade.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was one of the biggest for me because. The whole school was shut down.
Yeah, shut down. Yeah, that ain't shut. That was the star of the school.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah,
like the star of the school. Like everybody knew, bro.
Right.
Play football.
Hey, we went through a lot of traumatic experiences.
Yeah, you ever think about it? Like in high school, 4 years, we had like 2 deaths in that 4 years, maybe more.
Yeah, more. Bless whoever heart we forgot, but
significant wise, that's the ones I remember.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember my 9th grade year. They had the best pep rally ever.
Yeah.
That. And besides the one we won the championship the first time, that shit was lit.
Yeah.
Lit.
Yeah. Was I cheering? I don't think I was cheering when.
Oh.
When
you was a cheerleader. Would you cheer?
Yeah.
You did cheer.
I don't know if you want to talk about that.
That was a little. Like I said, we had to find out about you because we got to know where you came from. Like I said, I know you from school. The people they might know you from other places, so it's good to know.
Yeah.
You gotta give them all layers of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you told me a long time ago. You said, "Don't hide who you are.
Yeah.
Show everybody. The world got to know." I've been like,
it's a testimony.
It's a testimony
for sure.
And it got me in some trouble too. But I was me the whole time. I don't care.
I feel it.
Yeah. Come on now. That's why I got you up so people can hear this.
Yeah, you solid though. You always been solid. You ain't never changed. You get better over time.
Thank you.
Your personality sprouts over time, and it's crazy because I think about you in high school and I just be like. We didn't never talk, but we always had cool.
Yeah.
We'll speak or whatever, and we'll keep it moving. I had my different crowd. Sometimes I was hanging out with the dope boys. Yeah. Sometimes I was hanging out with the girls. Sometimes I was hanging out with the quiet nerds.
Yeah.
So I kind of moved around.
You was well rounded. No
doubt. So it's like we always seen each other. It's like, hey, it's cool vibes. So you was quiet.
Yeah, I was quiet. I be in the mix. I was the guy in high school that everybody was cool with.
Yeah.
As soon as I walked in the room, they're like, "That's bro right there."
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. And so to see you kind of sprout, to be yourself and be open. Yeah, I wouldn't even know that personality you have today is who you was then, because you never said much.
I never said that's no cap. I never said much.
So
I was very to myself. Like,
yeah.
Only people at my house or at the home would see me like this.
Okay.
Yeah. It took me a while to break out that shit. I was a shy person.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah. I was a little shy too.
I always stayed behind the scenes. So until I got to a stage where I had to bring it up out me. You don't know it's there till you get to a stage.
Yeah. You face that fear of, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, break out that shyness. Cause I ain't do that till I worked at a radio station, honestly.
For real?
Yeah, that's when I broke out my shyness. I had to go talk to people. I had to network. I had to get people my Instagram.
That's inspiring.
Yeah.
That takes courage.
Yeah, it took a lot.
Yeah.
It took a lot. I'm talking about, because I was, even at there, I started off regular position, just having a radio show, worked up to the manager. So I had no choice. I was running events at one point.
Yeah.
Doing everything. DJing. So I had to talk to people, communicate.
That's awesome. That's good.
Oh my God.
I mean,
it's stressful.
Yeah. I think I'm still working through that though.
Yeah, it's tough.
That whole, I can maneuver through rooms, you know, I can network, but on a very small level, you know, to kind of just go put myself out there. That takes a lot of courage, you know, to say, hey, follow me, or hey, you know, I'm evolving, I'm growing, you know. Now people I'll meet, I can hold a conversation with anybody.
Exactly.
You know, I don't care what part of life you came from, how old you are.
None of that.
None of that. Like, I can hold a conversation with you. I connect with you.
Facts.
You know.
That's why I like to have. That's why we had to have you come through, because you gonna connect with the folks.
Yeah.
The same way I connect with the people. Honestly, you like the same person. Like,
like,
they don't know your voice until you get there and start talking. They're like, wow, this is wow. I'm listening to what she got to say.
Yeah, I hope so. You know, I mean it with love always. You know,
I come from a good place, y'all.
For sure. I think with love, you gotta it grows on you. You know, like I said, we came from an environment where it was violent.
Very violent.
You know, you didn't see a lot of love.
Now the wrong love. That's about it.
So, you know, you have to grow into love, grow into learning what love is, you know. And the way I learned love is through meditation, praying. How I want to be treated, you know, how I look back at how I was treated growing up, and, you know, that's not how I want nobody to feel ever.
That's right.
So it's like, how can I change? How can I not be who hurt me?
Ooh,
you know.
Ooh, that was all right there.
It's like,
how can I not be who hurt me?
It's challenging because people would try you.
Yes,
for sure. That's just. I feel like how when on a spiritual level, how we become initiated into growing spiritually is we be tested by people to see how we're going to react to them. And if you fail that test, you got to start over. You got to, you know, go back around and. Now you have another opportunity to now evolve and grow.
That's fair. I look at this test exactly like that.
Pop quiz. For sure. Oh, they be popping.
They be popping. Y'all know about them.
They be popping up.
Hey, come on now.
Popping up. So you gotta stay prayed up and just, you know, love is the root of everything. And sometimes I'm human, so I have feelings.
We all have feelings.
You know, and sometimes, you know, I've evolved to now just. You know, I ain't perfect. I make mistakes, and I think back now and say that very lightly because even most recently I've made some horrible mistakes. You know, but it's like that's part of growing. That's part of life, and so sometimes we hurt the people closest to us when we are evolving and growing.
That's right.
So it's tough. Like sometimes that's necessary though, because it's not just for you; it's for that person as well. So
it's a lesson for them.
Yeah. So love is just. It's a development. We are taught love. Even kids.
Ooh, I'm glad you said that because there's no real definition of love. So you're giving us your definition. I like that.
Well, my definition is Corinthians 5. Love is kind. Love is patient. I don't know. Look it up.
Love is kind, patient.
It does not boast.
Does not
boast. It does not envy.
Does not envy.
You know.
Wow.
It's a little bit more, but you can look it up. It's in the Bible.
Okay, I was say I never knew the definition because I never read the Bible myself.
Yeah.
I only been just what I've told from people who are godly.
Yeah.
I said they give me the information.
Okay.
I said, but I'm glad you told me that.
Folks that
I'm glad you said that because I didn't know that. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Love is patient. I can see that patience because you gotta wait for that love.
Or you gotta tolerate people. You gotta deal with people who are not lovable.
Ooh, God, boy, that's
so that's the patience.
How you do? Have you ever been through that? We had to deal with somebody that was unlovable.
Absolutely.
How did you deal with that? What's some tips you got for somebody going through that?
So you want patience or just how you?
I mean, so you know how you dealt with the situation because you might have had to use patience or might have had to use different steps. You know.
I mean, like I said, I'm not perfect.
That's
so.
right. Hey, we understand.
I made a lot of mistakes. Sometimes I have to shoot. You act up, I'm acting up. Shoot.
Oh yeah. You
matching energy. We can do that too. But for the most part, usually, I just walk away. Sometimes, you just gotta let people, because people don't really know who they are until you turn their back. So it's like, when you no longer engage with that person, it's like, okay, so now I'm looking at myself.
Yeah.
So now I got to face myself because she's not facing me no more. She's not engaging. So now all that you got going on, you deal with that yourself. I'm not gonna work that out with you.
Oh yeah, fast. Because they taking it out on you because you there.
Right.
And I said, once you leave, now you got to deal with you.
Right.
And I said, some people can't deal with themselves.
No.
That's why they look for others.
Yes, and that's why they stay in crowds and they stay around people all partying and doing things and drinking, always in the bar, always in the party, always, and that's no things are bad, but
yeah, you are.
That moment to just like ask yourself, why do I feel these emotions? Why am I rageful? Why am I angry? Why am I sad? Why? Ask yourself that why. The word why for me has answered a lot of questions. When you seek, you shall find. You knock, the door will be answered. That's in the Bible. What's that, Matthew 7?
That's this a godly woman, y'all. We need to just preach on.
We have to ask that why.
Have to ask why.
And sometimes people know why, but because it hurts so bad.
The answer might hurt. They don't want to go searching because the answer gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt. But then when you found out the truth will set you free. So
weight off your shoulder.
It's a weight off your shoulder, but now you have to move through those emotions. You have to work through it because it's not just knowing the truth is the surface.
Ooh, knowing the truth is
working
the surface.
Through it.
That's a bar.
That's like
that's a bar. Knowing the truth is the surface.
It is. It's just a little scale of the surface. Like, okay, now I'm acknowledging what it is. It's a root cause to that. Because you're not gonna dig down. What is the root? You gotta lift that root up.
You lift that root up.
Yeah, just like we talk about. I love gardening. So when things are rotten, you got to dig it from the root.
You got to dig it from that root.
Yeah. So anything in your life, any negative emotions you feel, you have to find the root cause. And so for me, I did a lot of self-research. Why am I angry? Why am I sad? Why am I depressed? And I go back. Everything goes back to childhood. How you grew up.
Everything go out of childhood.
How your parents raised you.
That's right. How your family treated you.
That's the biggest thing.
How your friends and people around you treat you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that come back down to cause we do like trauma talk as well. And also, it's a lady. Her name is Dr. Sandra Robinson.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, she made a book. Yeah, childhood scars. They talk about childhood trauma. How what you go through as you grow up, it sticks with you forever.
For sure.
And trauma can come. It can come up in any situation.
You triggered when somebody pushed that button.
Bam. Then so whatever.
You popping off.
That's right. Then she popping the mic too. Popping off in.
So
so like I said, that's why you got to make sure you replace the negative with a positive. So when the triggers come up, you handle it in a positive way.
Yeah, but that takes time sometimes.
It takes a lot. It takes time.
Because when you look back and you realize, okay, I've been through this before. I seen the turnout. It wasn't great. It don't make me feel good, or that I didn't like the outcome last time.
That's right.
So now I'm gonna do something different so I can get a better outcome.
You gotta pay attention to the outcome.
Yeah.
Outcome. Sometimes you learn a lesson until the outcome.
Yeah, right. Sometimes you have to deal with horrible consequences. Let me tell you.
Good Lord have mercy.
I'm gonna put this out there.
Throw it out there.
I've been in situations where we have so much pride sometimes, especially just when you feel like you're doing your best, right? And there's someone who may tell you you're not, or somebody who may trigger insecurity you have. And so because we want to appreciate our growth, our healing process, we sometimes defend with pride to say, who are you to say that? Who are you to kind of,
with pride.
Yeah, it's like humble yourself because that's the only way that we're going to learn ourselves.
Only way.
And so when you are faced with complicating situations, humble yourself. Sometimes your reaction last time, you want to be boastful and proud and fight. You gonna disrespect me? Oh, I'm about to whoop your tail.
Oh yeah, fast.
And then now you got to charge. Now you got to go to court. Now you got to find a lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
The consequences behind that decision. It's always the consequence with the decision.
Absolutely. And that's what I was saying. Like, so when that person, then somebody else come and they popping up at the mouth disrespecting you, now how you gonna handle that? You trying to pay them lawyer fees again?
Hello.
You trying to go to court again?
Man, I told
you praying to God, Lord, please let them drop the charges, child.
It costs a lot to get in trouble, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all this.
So now you're gonna look at that situation, be like, I'm just gonna, whatever it is that you feel that you can best just kind of maneuver through that situation without any harmful conflict. That's the best option. Sometimes you're just walking away. Sometimes you just look at people and their craziness.
I'm glad you said that today, because I said the hardest walk you can do is away. That's the hardest walk, because you might walk away from somebody you really truly love, and you got to walk away.
Especially family.
God.
That's the hardest. Yeah.
That's tough.
Very tough.
But you're not going to grow unless you let them go.
Yeah. Because some people don't want to grow. And some people just don't understand some people just don't understand who you are, what you are, and where you're trying to go. They don't see the vision. They don't see the anointing on your life, the call.
Right.
We all have a vision that God gives us, and it could be so clear, but God gives you that vision. And so the way you move is according to that vision.
That's right.
And so sometimes people not going to understand, like, why are you moving like that? Like, why are you doing that? Like, that don't make sense. It's not for you to make sense because it's not your vision. This is what I'm being obedient to what God is telling me to do.
That's right.
If God is telling me, go this way, do that, that's what I'm going to do. Now you saying, well, I don't think you should do that. Well, I don't care what you think because I'm not listening to, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate counsel and wisdom, but some people can be overbearing.
Oh, Yeah, it's the overbearing. They think they got the secret recipe for your life.
Especially people in your family.
Oh my God, especially them. They swear they know the best for your life.
Yeah, they have this vision of who they, as a child, I seen you being this, and this. And it was like, well, maybe you need to go pray about that.
Yeah.
And see if that, and talk to God about that.
That might be the vision you saw for yourself or something like that.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm glad you said that, because like you said, it's a vision that you get from God. It's like it's like your own personal movie. It's a one-person premiere. You're the only person there to see that movie. You're
the main character.
That's why you're the only person that can see it, and you check other people to believe you. They're like, man, I don't see it, man. It's not for them to see.
Yeah.
But the people who do see it, the ones that gonna come with you.
Yes, yes.
Because their movie might be similar to yours.
Yes.
You never know.
For sure.
Yeah, that's how people get into following, because it's something that you have that they want to follow. It's something they can relate to.
Right.
Something they ain't seen before, or something they want to experience.
Right.
So it's different things. What are you gonna offer them?
Right.
Yeah. That's what he's saying. That's why you want to make sure, like you said, what you go through, you go through all them emotions.
Yeah.
So that's what's gonna make you grow. You find the root cause. What made you want to do that?
Right.
Made you feel like that?
Right.
Start doing that self-evaluation.
Yes.
Why? Why do you want to do this? Why do I like that? Why do I do this? Why every time this happens, I gotta do this?
Yeah.
Come on now, I'm trying to tell you.
You got a pastor, I'm telling you.
Hey, I be listening.
Yeah, you listen, but you know.
I know. That's cool. Because again, that's what I went through as well.
Yeah.
I had to let people go, walk away. I had to know when to let go.
Yeah.
I had to use my emotions because I was afraid of those. As a man, it's hard to go through your emotions because you don't really understand them.
Yeah. You're not taught it.
Never taught it.
Yeah.
And then you got to learn emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
That's something that most people don't even know about.
Yeah.
You got to know what emotion to express at the right time.
Yes. Discernment. Is that the right word? Discernment? I think it's something like that. I know you know more words than me. You a teacher. And I said she up the game too. I probably pronounced it wrong. Discernment.
Hey, if you can spell it, then you know it. And I said, look it up.
Right. Look, Google Talk.
Yeah. Hey, you can find anything on your phone.
They'll pronounce it for you.
They pronounce it for you. They spell it out for you too.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, you also are a teacher as well, so we also want to talk a little bit about that.
Okay.
So, what grade level do you teach?
6th and 7th grade.
6th and 7th grade.
Yeah.
How important is it to, like, as you as a teacher? Because we hear a lot of people, celebrity-wise, talk about how they had that one teacher that just was down on them, telling them that they weren't gonna make it. You ain't never seen nobody get here. Steve Harvey said the teacher told him, you ain't never seen anybody on TV around here. Anybody your classmates gonna be on TV? Anybody you know on TV? You ain't gonna do it. Go get a realistic goal. Write it down.
Oh wow.
I said he remembered that to this day.
Yeah.
As you talk a little bit about how it is important for a teacher to talk to the kids the right way, actually teach them.
Yeah, I think the challenging part is the school system, the educational system.
Oh, we get into it.
That's politics.
That is politics.
So we can talk about that.
Yeah, because it's just certain things that you have to teach the kids. Like
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think it's a disservice to the kids, especially in the times that we are in today.
Yeah.
I think that we are, as a collective, evolving and being less structural to more creative. And so I think that, we can look at a lot of the schools, and every district is different.
Oh, okay.
You might go to Virginia Beach, Portsmouth, Norfolk, Suffolk. Even if you go to a whole nother state,
it's different.
A lot of the Newport News, when you go into some of these schools, they look like prisons. They got the cement walls.
Yeah.
Norcom.
No, hello. I was about to say, we had the cement walls.
I was teaching at a school where the kids were like treated like prisoners.
Yeah, wow.
It was like middle schoolers. We went to middle school. We was kind of like freelance. Like, we kind of like roamed the halls.
Yeah, middle school is more free than high school. So
yeah. No,
I don't know.
Say the high school now. Maybe elementary. Coming from elementary
each grade you go to is
school.
more freedom.
Well, I'm talking more so like transitional, like simple thing like transitioning in the hallways, having a locker.
Oh yeah, fast. Yeah,
you got the 3 minutes to get to your next class.
But the middle school food be better though. I'm gonna throw Hawada's food was busting. I don't care what nobody said.
Was it?
What?
It probably was.
They had that pizza stromboli. They had them good cookies too.
What? Norcom was.
Nobody had that jail food. It tastes like it was
alright sometimes. I didn't never eat their food, but like their cookies was bomb.
Their cookies was banging.
And I always used to get the Chick-fil-A sandwiches or the pizza slices at the school.
Now the pizza slices same though, because they used to be making their own Chinese food and stuff. Nobody want to eat that. Go get that Domino's and serve that pizza. Nobody want that Chinese food job right there.
Oh Lord, I don't think I ever really. I won't never in school. Like, I used to skip school so much.
Oh yeah. Oh look, see, school. Yeah, I know. Like, coming from where you come from, coming to like place like no, I know school was real shocking for you.
Yeah. So I used to be gone during lunchtime. So I really didn't eat too much school food. So
that thing was free. I was eating it. That job was free. Look, that's all I got to say. I got a job. It was different.
Yeah.
But it was free. I was eating that thing. I don't care what it was.
Right.
It wasn't good though. It was alright. It was alright. Just boy. I'm trying to tell you, food. It's like prison. Like, I don't know what prison is like. Never been there, but in my mind, I'm thinking it's like school. You get told when to go to lunch.
Yep.
Now I'm saying you controlled on what time you can go to this class, that class. You getting food served on the tray. Damn, that metal tray.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I think,
And the teachers is like teachers like the wardens on the low, or like
the
security guard.
No, seriously. I work with other teachers who get in line, get on the wall, like middle schoolers. I've seen it.
It's tough.
And me, I left that school.
Oh yeah, fast. Yeah, this ain't where I need to be.
Because to me, you're not going against the people, you're going against the system.
Yeah,
so what up, Tupac? You know what
I'm saying? People fighting the system for a long
time. And so it's like you're less willing to pick your battle. You pick your battles.
Yeah,
you got some districts that's a little bit more lenient when it comes to the kids, and so give them more freedom and creativity. But it's also unfair because you see a lot of brown skinned kids who don't have that leisure of creativity, who are more like treated like prisoners. But then you go to maybe a predominant white school who have a little bit more freedom to be creative, to be outspoken, to express themselves the way that they feel. And not have an opinion, not be judged about it.
I'm glad you said that because, like you said, it's different when you go see the predominantly white schools. It's a little bit more freedom.
Yes.
We're going to let the kids, they can have a free period.
Yeah.
They ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want to do for however long.
It's not even a free period. It's just
the system itself.
Being able to express themselves, and it could be disrespectful.
Oh wow!
Being a black teacher teaching white students, and you're teaching maybe social studies or government, or you have to go down that rabbit hole of back civil rights and all those movements.
Yeah, because then they stop it when you couldn't teach that no more. Like they were stopping
now.
That's a good question.
Critical race theory is what they was talking about. Critical race theory. And I've talked about it a few times on my podcast, and I can't recall exactly what it is, but it's basically trying to reform how we teach history. And so they're pretty much trying to ban critical race theory is pretty much to kind of say like race is not an issue. Wow. Pretty much it's just a invisible thing, which I personally feel like race is not a big thing, but American culture has made it a big thing.
Yeah, they made it a big thing.
So of course that is a whole demon that we have to fight in itself, just living as brown people, you know. And
so
the history of America just presents race as an issue.
That's a
fact. So it still is an issue.
That's a fact.
You know,
when the British came over here, what did they do? Attack the Indians.
Yeah. So when we talk about teaching the kids and trying to get them to be more creative and to express themselves and to, you know, encourage them and inspire them. Mm-hmm. I think for me, I do it with any kid. Any kid to me is the same. I don't care what color you are.
That's right.
You know, you're all gonna get treated the exact same way. I love you just like I love my nieces and my nephews.
That's right.
You know, and so I'm a teacher just like I teach, you know, anybody else. You know, and I think that's why I gain such a good rapport with students, because they see that I'm real. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not gonna tell you anything wrong.
That's right.
You know, and when I talk to kids, they understand it. They see that, you know. So I can have a kid where I can say, don't do that or do something, and they don't have a choice but to listen because they know what I'm saying is right.
Oh, yeah, fast.
You know, some things I might let it fall, like, whatever. You know, I just let them do whatever. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to certain things, like, no, you know that's not cool.
Oh, yeah,
you know that's not what we doing.
You know that's not what we doing here.
Yeah, so they don't have no choice but be like, oh, okay. So when a kid be like, Miss Mom, somebody doing this, I don't even got to say nothing. Because first thing they know they call me for something, it's going to be handled.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like before I even can say anything, that kid is already going about their business.
That's right. Oh, yeah,
you know?
fast. They already know what it is.
It's like...
Yeah, Miss Moss don't play,
you know...
I'm talking about the kids know that.
Yeah, I mean, I think even... The adults are starting to learn, too. Though.
Oh, yeah, fast. Yeah, y'all don't be knowing this. Y'all think she all sweet and stuff like that now. This one...
I am sweet.
I ain't saying she not. You see what I say? You see how I went back? I ain't saying you ain't sweet. But you can get a little, you can take it there. The P in there, y'all. Don't. If any woman from the P, don't ever take them lightly. No cap. They fierce. They're different type of women.
You think so?
Yeah. Women from. I know a woman from Portsmouth. Now I say a confident one. Mm. It's different, a whole different vibe, because they done been what they've been through.
Yeah.
Now it's in they use that.
Yeah.
So now anybody else come, now you can't affect them because what they done been through. They came through the mud. I'm just saying, I know that you are a sweet person. But I know you don't play either.
Yeah.
I know for a fact you don't be playing.
I don't know if I like being kind of in the category with Portsmouth woman, but I guess
Hey, what's good, Jay? Y'all rocking with the MVP. Hey, y'all, you want to get your skin right? You know, ain't been feeling tight. You might need a wax, a tint, get the lashes right. Maybe your skin breaking out. Hey, you want to hit up Aesthetics by Lou. Hey, and she definitely got you. Hey, you got to check her out. She's a licensed esthetician. So which means, hey, she's certified in these streets, y'all. Certified to get your skin right. You know what I'm saying? Keep it tight. Hey, you going to sleep real good that night. But make sure y'all hit up Aesthetics by Lou. Follow her on Instagram for more information, for bookings, anything of that nature. And she got you. And we do got a tour coming up for a facility as well. And I said, stay tuned on that as well. So, hey, lock in before I tweak out. Let's go.
You know, I mean, I feel like Portland girls are bad. Like, they bad to the bone.
Some of
like,
them.
They...
I'm just saying, it's a good crop of bad and good.
I've seen all bad. I mean, everybody I know... It's bad.
The ones I know really doing some. They really be doing. Some of them be doing their thing, like you. Know what I'm saying? Certain other women I know they just going to school or doing what they gotta do to support their family, stuff like that.
A lot of the girls are into like the beauty thing.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of beauty, a lot of hair, a lot of stuff with body care, stuff like that.
Skincare.
Yeah, a lot of different women.
And they're beautiful.
Yes,
I think Portsmouth girls are beautiful.
Portsmouth girls are very beautiful.
Yes,
it's just the attitude is not beautiful.
I can agree with that.
God.
I can agree with that.
Just saying. I don't care how good you look. The attitude will make you. It's a no-go.
It's a done deal.
It's a done deal.
Yeah.
Anybody about to put up with that?
Yeah. But that's just trauma, though.
That's just trauma, like you said. They guard up. So, I'm saying, all them brothers that have been there playing.
Yeah.
Then the real one come along, you treat him like, trying to treat him like the rest of the other brothers.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about, I got a question. All the fellas want to know.
Oh!
How come? And like it'll be a brother that treated you bad, did you dirty. You done gave your full self to him. But as soon as a good brother come along, this brother got to jump through every hurdle possible just to get to the place even the other brother was even close to.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think is the cause of that?
I
got y'all fellas, but I know y'all know. I know y'all want to know the answer to that one. I know y'all know.
I'm still learning that myself.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know why the good brother get treated dirty every time.
And you know, I'm glad you said that.
Because, too nice.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I let a good one go.
Oh, dang, brother. It's okay. Hey, I know you still hurt. I know. Hey, it's okay, my bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, I already know, bro.
Look, you like, damn.
I done been there, bro.
You know, it's like, it's a hindsight moment.
Yeah.
You know, but I think, you know, it's just as women, when we talk to men, majority of women tell men about our issues, our problems.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What we've been through, who hurt us, and what they did, and what the last man did.
Yeah.
And I think that it is essential for men to understand that if you love a woman, you know, or like a woman enough, you will do your best in your ability to alleviate some of the insecurities that a woman may have.
Ooh.
And that could look like, okay, say if the last dude maybe kicked her out on the street or, you know, left her with her, you know, did whatever, you know, or didn't stole from her or something. You know, if you can't at any point to move in a way that does not look like you want to do anything that the last guy did, you know. And that's just studying your woman. I think you have to know your woman. If you love a woman or like a woman, you have to study her. You have to learn her.
Yeah, you got to.
And you have to, you know, women are very emotional.
Very. They have more emotions than the normal ones, fellas.
Yes.
It's multiple emotions.
So it's like, learn your woman. Every woman is different.
Yeah,
and you got some men that come with doing the same thing they was doing with the last woman. And it's like, no, I'm not that woman. I'm not her.
Yeah, you want people that's healed. Everybody coming hurt.
I think everybody's hurt.
Talk about it. I'm hurt. we all like hey, we all like hurt, y'all. Hey, look, we ought to be like hurt, y'all. Hey, that you hit when she said it, look, right there. We told me hey.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God, I'm working on the heal future, y'all. So
I'm sorry. Who hurt you? You want to talk about it?
It's too many to tell.
Oh,
too many to tell.
I'm sorry.
Hey, it's all right. I'm
glad it didn't take away your joy, take away, you know what I'm saying, your personality, who you are. I'm glad you're being solid in
Facts.
that.
I had to get that back because it's like, you know,
yeah.
when you going through a hard relationship where you're not getting what you need, you feel like as a man, it's really hard to be your full self.
That is true.
No question. Because like I said, we all hurt, but it's all about what that hurt can do for you. It can be fuel to get you better.
Or it can keep you down.
Or it can be a weight to hold you down.
Yeah. But as for like men, I just think that's like knowing your woman. If you like, but you got a lot of players out here. You know, you know, and what's the word, monogamous? Is that? I think you know
it's tough.
It's tough because sex sells.
Yeah, and it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. It's easy to obtain. You can find it anywhere.
And especially being in a relationship, it's even harder because that's when the more women come to you.
You think so?
Yeah, because I've read this because I be studying women. Y'all know I be on y'all. And I said, I told y'all, women are real players. Y'all get the game from them.
Okay.
No question, because the lady said the reason why women go for men who have girlfriends is because they already know they met the requirements to be a boyfriend. Now all they got to do is throw some pics his way now to get his attention and slide you out the way.
Put it down a little bit. Yeah, cook a nice meal.
Know what I'm saying?
Rub his feet.
Yeah, boy, look, you come on now.
Rub his back.
Look now, you doing stuff like that. I'm trying to tell you, that's how you spot get taken, ladies.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? That's why you got to really be doing. When you got a man, you got to be catering to your man in a sense. Because if you don't, somebody else will.
That is true.
But that's gonna rub them feet. Somebody else gonna rub that back.
Right. And I think that comes with the age thing, though.
That is
because I'm about to be 30, and that's something I'll do. You know, these young girls ain't doing that.
Them young girls ain't doing that.
Cash at me first.
Cash at.
I ain't doing that. You want to see me? You gotta cash at me first. I wish I was like that.
Yeah, them young girls different.
I mean, kudos to them because they learned it early. Like ain't nothing. I don't want to say nothing free, but ain't nothing free. And a lot of these men will waste your time.
They definitely will.
And so if they ain't got the cash, they don't get theirs.
Hey,
okay?
hello, hey,
so,
look, city girls.
No, I mean,
there you go.
I say that, but I just say that lightly because I've dated guys who wasn't but I've dated some very wealthy guys. Yeah, I've dated some, it's about the person to me. But I'm saying about the new generation of girls.
Oh yeah, it's different. They're not going for that. You got to have the
your money.
You got to have the money.
It's hard out here.
Yeah, because they want.
And these dudes just want to waste your time and take up your energy and call out of work. I paid. Nah. Go to work, sis.
Them be,
let him take you out to
right.
dinner. Let him cater. You gotta cater. I don't believe in like catering to nobody, but just chivalry is not there. Let him hold your hand. Don't be so uptight. Let him. If he show affection, accept it.
I would say show appreciation for the person that you got.
Yeah.
Because if the person feel appreciated, they're not gonna give you all of them.
Yeah, and some people just ain't worth it.
Some people just ain't worth it.
So I realized some people ain't worth it. But like the one that I said that got away, I looked back. I was like, dang. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
I was young though.
I know he said the same thing. God.
Yeah, he probably saying that now.
I know he got the ooh.
And he probably like
he had to move on. He had to. I got to find mine after that one.
But I don't talk down nobody's marriage, so I'm gonna leave that.
Oh, there you go, y'all. It ain't me though. Y'all women be. It ain't me, but he living good.
No, it's not even that. It's like
yeah,
I'm confident in who I am.
That's right.
I'm confident that who I was to him.
Oh yeah,
and so I know that it took a lot for him to do that.
Oh yeah, I know.
Some women are very, like you said, they come in, they do what you won't do.
Yeah.
I was in a moment in my life where I couldn't do that. Couldn't do certain things for him. I was young. He was a little bit older than me.
Oh yeah.
And so he had,
there was certain things he was looking for that you probably didn't know to do.
Not even, I didn't want to do it.
Okay, fast. See, look, there you go.
Yeah, I was in school. I was trying to get my education. I was trying to finish my bachelor's degree.
Yeah, you were focused.
I was trying to, it was like, I really at that time had to ask myself, do I want this lifestyle or do I want it? And I wish I would have just.
You got to choose.
Chose that because now I look at my life today. It was like, that was not worth than just having to build a family.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And so I think about that. But at the end of the day, it's like, that was my sacrifice. And
you got to make a sacrifice.
I am okay with it because, like I said, she came in, right? She was, women plot.
Women, they do plot.
They watching. Them friends that he got that claim, she's just a friend. She waiting her turn.
Hey, I've been trying to tell y'all.
So, that's what I went through. Like, the homegirls waiting her turn.
Oh yeah, you already know.
She got the slot. You
got like 24 to 48 hours. If you let that woman go. If y'all break up you got 24 hours to get it back before she on to the next guy. Because there's always a guy that she know that she can go to right after you. I don't care who you are. It's a woman got another guy that they can go to. I'm telling you.
That's not true.
I swear.
Not for me. I wish.
It's certain people. Certain women don't, but certain women do.
Those women, I think, just need to sit down somewhere.
Yeah, facts. They're the ones that just trying to get over you by getting under somebody.
Yeah.
Nah,
I don't connect with that, guys.
Yeah, that ain't gonna get that problem. Still gonna be there, y'all.
That, and we go back to the looking at yourself.
Yeah,
what's the root cause of that?
Evaluate yourself. Because you'll hop into the next relationship without even checking to see what went wrong in the other one.
Even sex is just spiritual. Like, it's we won't talk about that.
Yeah, we tired. Yeah, because these days, I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of meaningless sex out here.
Yeah,
like it's just you just give your body up to somebody, then that's it.
Somebody told me it's a stress reliever. I'm like, what?
It depends on.
It is, but under what circumstances?
I know it depends. Is a man
go work out, go find a hobby, go meditate, or you just bumping and humping on somebody, just breathing. I don't want them. Can I say this?
Yeah, you can say whatever.
This is deep, but
go ahead.
Think about your mindset when you having sex with someone. If you just laying down with someone and your mindset is, I just need to relieve this stress. Imagine as a man, a woman, men deposits.
Oh yeah.
They ejaculate.
Yeah, facts.
So when a man may be doing you because he's stressed, he could be stressed at work. His baby mama stressing him out. Whatever could be stressed, he could be mad, angry, he's giving that to that woman.
Yeah, it's passing on them energies. Yep.
And so it's like, I don't want no man humping on me that stressed out. Let's have a moment to digress.
This supposed to be your peace right here.
Right.
Yeah,
I want peace.
Yeah.
And love. I want that, I don't want to be, I don't know. Then you get up, now you weren't feeling like, you stressed out. Like, I won't stress before I lay down.
Hello. You was feeling that.
So now, you know what I'm saying? You done got his demons.
He got his demons.
And I think that's why we want, and this is going back to the Bible, why we should kind of wait till we get married, because it's like, how many demons you want to fight in your lifetime?
Ladies, how many demons you want to fight?
Because as women, it's our woman, we carry that.
Yeah.
Man could just deposit and go about his business.
That's a fact.
And now I'm relieved.
Yeah, we made to do that.
Now gone. And then now I get stressed again with finding the next girl, you know? Yeah. And not judging.
But that's how we built.
But that's how it goes. And women, I think, need to be more conscious on who they lay down with.
Oh, yeah.
And I, for myself, have learned that.
Yeah, you gotta understand the relationship you got with the person, whether it's like a sexual relationship, is it a serious relationship, or is it just a business relationship?
Right.
You gotta know what it is.
And if you can tolerate that.
Yeah, if you can tolerate that.
Because some women can't handle just being
a sexual partner.
Yeah.
Not saying that.
Too many emotions and stuff. Especially if he a good, you know, he good at it.
Yeah, fast. Now I'm saying it's a lot to come with that too, because you didn't sign that silent contract. And now she looking for it. Now it was a 10-day, but trying to turn it to a year or something like that. now you in there stuck. You know how you got there. You signed the contract, my guy.
That contract down. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, that's what somebody told me. They told me
contracts is not just physical; it's spiritual too.
Oh, with spiritual contracts too.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Why do you think we have soul ties and stuff?
Oh God, when you be stuck to somebody.
Contract. You signed that, you know. But that's all another topic for another day.
Wow, I'm glad you said that though. Look, I be more now that you get older, you more mindful of stuff like that. Like who you lay down with, things like that. When you young, it's whatever. Yeah. Now I say you look good, I look good. Hey, let's come together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think that's just immaturity. Just you know, it's like a kid. Just like it's just immature. It's just fun, but. When you go through life and you start living life and you start experiencing things, just like you start making, you know, judgment and start, you know, realizing your self-awareness, like who you are. Because I feel like every relationship you get into, you kind of change a little bit.
That is true.
That whoever walk away with a little bit of you.
That's right. That's a fact.
So
that
it's
is
like
for you and other people.
Yeah.
Never gonna find it.
And you ain't gonna ever find it.
You ain't gonna ever find it. Like, you know who you are.
Period. You know, I know. I'm not gonna do that.
Hey, I know some ones.
Me too.
You know how good it is till I left. Still ain't good either. I know.
Me too. You know, I think it's cool though.
It's all good. I'm saying. Look, every situation is a learning experience. Yeah. That's what life's about.
Yeah.
But as you said, like I know, because when you're younger, you don't see as much value in yourself.
Yeah.
You don't get that till you start getting a little older.
Yeah.
You say, "Damn, I really put myself in this harmful situation." Yeah. Like, wow, why would I do that?
Yeah.
I'm trying out here look for some value, look for value in others. Like somebody give me some
love.
I love you.
And I think you gotta have empathy with yourself because, like I said, it goes back to a kid. Like, was that love absent in your life growing up? So now you have to. And I could say that for myself. Like, growing up, I had, you know, the love was absent. You know, I grew up in a very volatile environment at home, in school. Like that was just my life. So I was fighting my cousin. I was going to school fighting, and you know.
Yeah, all your life you had to fight. Fight.
I'm glad you said it.
Hey, no question.
Cause for real.
I fight for every step I gotta take. I know how it is.
No, so. You know, I think it's just having some empathy for yourself. And when you are aware, you just take the necessary precautions and take necessary action so that you can heal and not do those things again. I mean, sex is beautiful.
It is.
You know, and I could talk about I was abstinent for like 3 years.
Yeah, facts.
And so in that moment, I learned about myself. I learned my likes, my dislikes. And I still got caught up in some knuckleheads. But, you know, I was more feminine.
Yeah.
I feel like
using your femininity in that word,
I was less, I feel like, you know.
You was probably so in tune with your body at that point. Yeah. Like the lust was gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And so I felt the most beautiful at that time. I felt like, you know, I could do whatever I wanted to do. You know, I loved myself. I still love myself. But that's the moment where I really start loving myself. And so I took my power back.
That's right. You took your power back.
Those who may have took whatever from me, you know. That's like I said, everybody walk away with a little piece of you. And at that moment, I was taking everything back that people have walked away.
Exactly.
And so, you know, those 3 years did me well. It did. And so I encourage every woman to try abstinence. I mean, even if it's just for 6 months, a year. I mean, even if it be a month. I mean, some people do. But the real extensive is like 6 months to a year. Really try that.
Just get that.
Yeah. I mean, because I think it's necessary to kind of learn yourself, and that's when you start really seeing your true emotions.
That's right.
Yeah. You know, when you have those hard times, like, you know, getting through that first 6 months of challenging when you used to like constantly having sex.
That's a fact.
Every 2-3 weeks
what?
Having sex.
Oh my God.
And that 6 months period is like, what other things can I do to
replace that
urge? You know, it's fleshly. It's like, you know, we are to walk by the spirit, not by the flesh. So it's like you have to kind of, that enhances your spirituality.
You got to feed your soul.
Yeah.
Instead of your flesh.
Your flesh, because it's so. That's just fleeting. You feel it, it's desire, it's sensual, and then it's gone, it's gone. You up, you still feel the same way 2 weeks later.
That's the same thing like you're saying, people going out and stuff like that. You can come back home to the same problem you just left.
Yeah, and I feel like it's worse because now, like, you drunk.
Or you might have less money, too.
Right, that part. You broke. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's tough. Like life is tough and everybody handle it differently.
Yeah.
I said some people they said they gotta go outside to handle it. Some people stay inside and finances in themselves.
Yeah, but I think everybody should just find it that's my opinion, though. What do I know?
Hey, look, y'all, it's on good. Everything is opinion, honestly.
Yeah, because everybody live their life what they feel is best for them. If you want to have fun, if you feel like some people can find a sense of community being out and hanging out with people.
Yeah,
and so they feel like some people are weak, like we said before.
Yeah, so they need
others.
Yeah.
They need to be surrounded by people and kind of kind of like take people energy,
Oh yeah, like absorbing that type of thing. Like he's take everybody positive and stuff. Like wow. People do like take your energy.
Yeah. And so some people I mean it's a whole new world language, but like vampires, like energy vampires.
It's energy. It's a real thing.
People that actually hang with people just to snatch energy for them.
Yeah, facts.
To survive.
Like that's crazy, to survive. I had someone who came in here, shout out to Miss Aurora Dage. Her energy was so powerful it made the camera not work.
Wow.
No cap. We was in here talking for a clean hour. Camera won't even on.
Dang.
And now it ain't nothing but the same thing as I just did now. Just press the play button. That's it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she was like, oh yeah. Technology acts weird around. That's it. Wow.
Yeah. When you are powerful and you are very in tune and you have that, open portal, the technology, So
that's
good.
Man, you gotta start seeing women as like portals, because like we wouldn't be here without women. They're portals to life.
Yeah.
I'm saying you're born inside of a woman.
Yeah.
She gave you life. You wouldn't be here without women.
Nope.
Like it's a man's world, but women make the world go round. Because a man.
Otherwise, y'all just be looking at each other.
Facts, and we don't like no sausage parties. Not around here. Hello.
Some do. I mean,
hey, we ain't judge neither, brothers. It's Pride Month. You live within your truth. I respect anybody that lives in their truth. Because I
have a question.
Here we go.
Do you feel like people are born gay?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. I feel like, because I ain't gonna lie, I seen an example. Now, so we all got that cousin or that family member who had them traits early.
Yeah.
Now I'm saying it's just you can see it there. Like it's ain't nobody influenced them. It just happened to be that's what they were drawn to. Now I'm saying, so I think they can be like born that way. I think it's some men who go through, like at some point they go through the seesaw effect. Whether you want to be with girls or guys.
Yeah, I think everybody do.
Because most guys that's gay attracted both. They attracted girls.
Yeah, I hate them. I'm going to say hate. That's a hard word. But I don't like those types.
See, it's a double standard. Because now I'm saying, men, we like the women who go with women and guys. But a guy can't be with women and guys. That's a mean double standard right there.
It is. But
why do you look at them differently?
Uncomfortable.
It does?
It makes me uncomfortable.
I understand, because he could be a bottom and then
and trying to be masculine with you.
Trying to be masculine with you. Hold on, bro.
Oh God!
Yo,
see, I don't like to see my visual. I see it, and I don't like the visual. Of that.
Facts. I'm glad we got to speak on that a little bit, because I know some women that's not their preference.
No, but unfortunately, we might not know. We might not know. And that's
even scary.
Right, and that's why I just say, like, mind your body.
And know who you with.
You know who you with. But definitely mind your body. Because, like I said, sex is spiritual, and so...
Your body is a temple, so treat it like that.
Yes.
See, them temples be sacred, don't they got the beads up there, the gods is protecting it?
Yes.
Same thing with your body.
So, I mean, I don't judge nobody. I have my own belief system, and I'm not going to go too much because I don't want nobody to come looking for me.
I know, you good.
So, but... I don't believe it. I don't. The whole double standard thing you were just talking about, I can't get with that.
I understand, because like that those are the rules of your world.
Yeah, it makes me paranoid now, because I'm like, you don't know who's who, because I have suspicious about certain.
Like some brothers be so you ain't even metrosexual no more. They just across the line.
Man, I have something just came to my mind. I'm not even gonna speak on it.
Oh, what you guys? Is it the color nails? Is it the nails that get you? What's
no. Oh, the black nails.
I see folks behind the nails. It's the brothers be rocking the nails.
Yeah, I've seen that. I think that's like a queer. They like queers that they call it.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah. But it's like they.
But I don't want to. I'm not gonna put myself out there. But there is men now that you may date that like men and you do not know.
Wow.
You won't find out till maybe some years later. But dang, you like that guy.
You
didn't even know. Like, and you be like, you know, them type of guys, those type of people, you just don't even, you know, I don't mention none of that.
Oh yeah, fact.
That was null and void.
Yeah, that didn't count. Yeah, like I said, I ain't got no exes. So I don't know.
It's just like how men just cover up so well, though.
Oh yeah, men can cover up a lot. Like you never know what a man's going through unless he wants to show you.
Yeah, and that's just unfortunate.
That's what a lot of people too. Like some people you don't know what they're going through, they cover it up so well.
Oh yes, especially a lot of people on social media.
Oh what? Yeah.
I mean, you people can make their life look like
anything
glamorous, luxury.
Like they everywhere.
And you know, taking beautiful pictures and just living a mediocre life.
Well, yeah, we know, fellas. You done ran into that woman, that little Instagram model, look good, go home sleeping on the air mattress with no sheet, one pillow, one blanket. You know what I'm saying?
Men too, though.
Facts. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to tell you, it's both. Like or with men, it might be in his mama house.
I mean, that's okay. It depends on how old he is, but that's okay.
Oh, here we go. Michael B made that good. Brothers can be any age in the house now.
Not any asset, depending on what age.
He's 30.
That's okay. If he's the sole provider of that house and he is, you know, I mean, Michael B. Jordan is a whole nother league. Like, that's a totally different.
We know.
Because he built that house. He paid for everything.
Yeah, fast. It's different. Like I said, he you know what I'm saying?
But if you live in the house with your mother and maybe you're trying to rebuild or whatever, or, you know, if you're too comfortable, then that's the problem.
If you're too comfortable,
but you know, your mama doing this for you, doing that for you, and she's still taking care of you like you her 10-year-old son, then that's a problem.
That's the problem. And you let them know, too. Let a woman know what you got going on.
Yeah.
Don't surprise them with something like that. You're like, let's go to my crib. Oh, yeah, my mom. Yeah, still my mom. What? Yeah. I said, come on now.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong these days, too. People don't let their intentions be known. I'm an intentional guy. I'll let you know. That might be my problem. That's why I ain't got nobody now. I'll let you know.
Yeah, that's just like me telling a guy I'm a little crazy. He don't believe it till I'm crazy.
Oh, I know.
And they're like, they didn't know you was crazy. I told you I was a little bit crazy.
Especially, she's talking about a little bit.
I'm a little bit. Not, you know, I'm calm though.
Them be the ones.
Yeah.
Calm, crazy.
But the calm ones are the ones who kind of suppress. And so people come, people want to see a reaction. They want to see you out, you know.
Yeah, fast.
Like I said, that's the whole we go back to, like, checking your reactions and learning from your mistakes. Because some people want to take you there.
Oh, fast.
And so you just got to learn, like.
That's where we going when we get there. But our reactions are powerful. Like, whoever controls the reaction, it controls the conversation. Reactions are powerful. Because whatever they say, they try and get a reaction out of you. And then you respond the right way, you can shut them down. But if you don't.
Whoever overreacts or excuse me,
oh yeah
whoever acts out, I feel like the person that's calm takes more of your power.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Like, it's been moments like people would just be so like, I would just like be around people would pop up and they'd just be on some crazy stuff. And
you got them popping up? Dang that, fellas, you know what those signs are, brother. Yes, that, brothers, y'all know what that means, brothers. Tread lightly, proceed with caution. Like I said, you got the Utopia box. That's what I already know. I said, I've said it all the time. I said, anytime, if that woman tell you beforehand, hey, don't do this because I'm gonna act crazy.
Yeah.
She got it.
Yeah.
She trying to let you know.
Well, I was saying in general.
I'm saying in general.
Women and female, like females and men, like just the reaction of how you respond to people. Like, you'd be surprised how people is so intimidated by me, or so just like,
it's the light,
you know, just like egregious, and
I can see that.
It's just like hostile.
I know you have a lot of issues with women because you're a confident woman. Like, confident women, really bother women who are not confident.
Yes, I do. Yes, that has been the trouble of my life. Even with, like I said, I was growing up in an environment where it was always hostile, volatile. And so even in my own home, growing up as a kid, you're dealing with jealousy and stuff in your own house, you know. And so, sibling rivalries or family rivalries or whatever. And so
that's a whole different dynamic.
When just in this world, just like, I've dealt with a whole lot of. We can go back to being on a cheer squad in high school.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, y'all was a little competitive about that.
Those girls was mean.
I know. I had all the nice. Y'all had all the good-looking mean girls up there as the cheerleaders. There wasn't no nice ones. But some of them was nice. Some of them was nice. You was nice. Yeah, you was a nice one. You won't.
There was a few nice ones too, but majority of them was mean.
Yeah, tough. No cap. They won't talk to nobody but football players. You had to have some status.
I did date the quarterback for a little while.
We know. I'm saying, look, I'm trying to tell you.
And so I think that's why a lot of this,
Yeah, that's where it came from. You got you got him. She don't even say nothing.
Right, she just sit and look pretty, and she thinks she can just get whatever, do whatever she want to do.
They're the ones we be going for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause they interesting. You ain't saying nothing affecting you. What's up?
Yeah. But I've met a lot of mean girls. It's still to this day I deal with mean women.
I only meet mean women.
So now I just I don't know. I'm still maneuvering through that sector. I don't try to. I would love female friends because I think that's important. As a woman, we need other women. We think back in the day a little bit when women held down the communities.
Oh yeah, fast. What?
They didn't mind working together. They didn't mind
scheduling events and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
they didn't mind having get-togethers and coming together. Your neighbor come, that neighbor come. Y'all all cooking, the kids coming over and stuff.
Women get together to be nice because y'all actually put thought into it. It's creative. It's stuff there you can do.
Yeah, and not all women. I have a hard time making. Just to make a long story short, I do. So if you want to be my friend and you are a female and you ain't on no drama, you don't like the gossip, you just want to learn, make business moves and grow and have fun and travel, hit me up.
That's right. Fill out that friend application.
No, don't come on no weird stuff trying to give me a friend request. I'm like, okay, I'm like, who sent you?
Fast.
Be on some genuine love. Be confident. So don't come over thinking I'm. But that would be nice to have some female friends, at least one or two. I'm not looking for a lot because women can be very sneaky.
Fast.
So they just want to get in and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Go back and tell whoever they need to tell.
Fast, some people just little secret agents. They just want to get in. Oh my God!
It's the Matrix for real.
Them
real. Agents be popping
Agent
up.
Smith on them. They out here. She out here cruising, trying to find out information. Tell them people. Yes. That's why you need to hate on her. This is what she doing over there. She teaching. She's teaching, right? She do healthcare. She God fearing, right? God, she like God too.
Yeah, who does she think she is?
And she beautiful. Jesus, I'm sick of full package.
Yeah.
Look, that brother married, he still hurting. I know, brother. I know, brother. Hey, stay strong, brother.
Let's stay strong.
Stay strong, brother. Hey, look, I already know, brother. I know you trying that girl. You know.
It's okay though, because I think it's a lesson for both of us.
Yeah, I'm glad.
And I don't, I'm not gonna talk about his marriage because I don't believe in that because marriage is sacred. And it was his choice, as far as I know. You get down on your knees and you propose to somebody. That was your choice. That was your choice, yeah. And so, that's what it is. We don't know what the future holds and what things look like. We all have to learn lessons and grow and evolve and learn. And maybe that was this time and his time to learn what he needs to learn. Mm-hmm. And if he's there forever, God bless him. God bless him. You know what I'm saying? I wish the best for him, honestly. Because when you hindsight and you think about somebody who got away, you don't want nothing bad for them because there was at some point was a good person. Not saying they was perfect.
It was all you wanted to be at some point. That's what you was feeling. I
ain't gonna say no because I left.
Oh, you different. You know what I'm saying?
I left.
A lot of women don't leave these days
because they need a check.
Yeah, they need a check. Yeah. A lot of women don't. I'm talking about they be loyal to just staying there. Like you ain't gonna. I did everything. You ain't gonna leave. No.
That's it, yeah.
Anybody that left, they didn't leave that day. They left way before it even got to that day they left.
What you mean?
You know what I'm saying? Anytime, my homeboy told me that, she said that when you made that decision that you want to leave somebody, that you didn't make that decision that day.
Your mind was already
made that decision a long time ago. You made action today.
Yeah.
That's why
I think women, they mind leave before their body do.
That's a fact.
You know,
you be sitting there tearing up. She ain't even thinking about it. She
right.
ain't a whole nother
When
person.
you realize a woman ain't paying you no mind,
oh my god,
and you mad about something, or you come home and she just annoyed, like kind of just like doing her own thing, like she ain't really paying you no mind. Oh, she gone.
Hey, she gone. Yeah.
She just now planning.
Yeah. She planning to go get that. Let me go ahead and get my stuff.
You know, she gonna play it cool. Oh, you good? Oh, you want? You ask her something, she gonna answer.
That's
you ask her to do
yeah.
something, she gonna do it.
Yeah, but
then once that's done, she going back to doing what she was doing.
Yeah,
until that next move comes. So
free game, fellas.
Yeah.
Free game, fellas. Yeah. Know the signs when that relationship is dead.
Yeah.
Know the signs.
But I think, you know, it's okay. For that whole situation, you know, I was just.
Oh yeah, I understand.
You know, I was trying. That for me was doing something for myself, and kind of backfired a little bit. But
I mean, you know, it's a
lesson because now there are things I need to learn individually as a woman. You know, I ain't been in but 2 relationships. I don't
ever been in one.
Mm.
Yeah, I only ever been in one relationship. Okay.
Yeah, how's your beautiful babies? Oh.
Bad.
Oh,
they be having to get a brother run for his money. Now they good though, like they real.
You got triplets, right?
Yeah, that's like the best. That was the best thing that ever happened to me with my kids. Because again, it showed me what the real love is. Cause I never experienced real love until they came.
Aww.
No matter what I do, how long I'm gone,
that's so sweet.
If I come and see them, it's love.
Pure.
And I'm like, dang. You know what I'm saying? It's the best feeling.
Aww. Yeah. That's so sweet. And they have 3 of them.
Yeah,
man.
I'm done.
At one time. I mean, I would too, child.
I'm
you got hit hard the first time.
I'm retired.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to game. That's how I get
when I heard you had triplets, I was like, dang. Like, you don't hear that too often.
Yeah,
and then just your rare. First time. Like they now I don't know this. I don't know if I should ask, but was it? I think how do triplets happen? Is it 3 eggs fertilized, or is it one and they split off?
Are
they fraternal?
It's basically Well, they're fraternal. So it was. She had basically 3 eggs, and I'm saying, bam.
Yes.
It's crazy.
You was going crazy. I bet it probably didn't happen on that one. Boom, 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 boom.
I don't even honestly. It happened so fast because I swear it was just a regular session. It's just. They shot out of there so fast, I thought I caught it. That's I see you not. They got out of there so fast, I thought I caught it.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, no question. It did pew. I'm like, well, I'm good. I caught it. And stand up. Ain't nothing.
Oh, not stand up.
Yeah, ain't nothing coming out.
Okay, we're gonna don't put her out there like that.
No, so it's all love. She knows she was there. You know, I didn't mean to do nothing. It won't like the climate.
Well, they say pre-cum.
It wasn't what I thought it would be. It wasn't like oh my God.
You would hope. I would hope. I would hope they were like. You would have probably enjoyed it, like it was like a magical moment. Like
really just damn, I messed up.
It was like a waste.
Yeah, but I was like,
dang, you should have just did it.
Yeah, fast. I was like, damn,
you should have just put it all out there.
Yeah, no cap. It's the craziest thing ever. But now see, it can happen just like that.
That's what one of my fears is like that. Like getting pregnant and not enjoying the process. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. They're not enjoying the process.
I would enjoy the process.
Yeah, fast. You feel me? I was enjoying myself. It's just that I didn't get to end it like I would like to. You know how you get a good movie, but you don't like the ending. I didn't like the ending, but the movie was banging.
Oh, they look so sweet.
Oh yeah, they're very, very.
How old are they
respectful. Now? About to be 3 on July 3rd. Yep. Wow. Yeah. Now I'm saying they had to get old on me. Yeah. Yeah. I had pandemic babies too. Y'all know they different.
7-3-20.
They small. Yeah. 7-3-20. And I'm saying born at 245, 247, and 252.
Vaginal?
No, they came through that stomach.
Okay.
I watched it too.
Ooh.
I'll never get more appreciation to women than when I seen that. That was like, that was the strongest thing I probably ever seen with my own 2 eyes.
Kudos to her. I mean, you carried 3 babies.
It didn't really get bad to the end because it was small. Because it's 3 of them in there, so they were small. Then towards the end, that's when the things got, the stomach got heavy. And
how far did she go before she gave birth?
They came a month early.
Oh, she was 8 months. That's good.
Yeah, they're supposed to be in July. No, they're supposed to be in August. They came in July.
Wow. Yep. Was she contracting or they just took them?
No, she went to have a normal checkup. And then, they said, I guess whatever they poke, bam. She said, oh, but kids coming.
Oh, wow.
I said, wow. That shit happened fast.
That's crazy.
It was, I ain't gonna lie, it was a great experience. I made sure during the whole pregnancy, she didn't do nothing. Like, she was just at home, eating food, watching Netflix.
That's what I like.
Yeah, you ain't, I know that's the most important time. Whatever you feel, the kids gonna feel. So I'm gonna make sure that you ain't got to do nothing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know that's an important process. Make sure that when fellas, if that woman's going through a pregnancy, you make sure it's the easiest thing she got to go through. The only thing she got to do is push some kids out.
Because if not, all this stress you putting on her out here humping on people and cheating and stuff, and she got home crying and upset and blood pressure high.
Yeah.
And then the baby come out crying all the time.
Yeah,
why you always crying? Because he depressed. He was crying. Mom was crying the whole time she was pregnant.
You feel that trauma when they feel that trauma.
And they come out that way. So.
Yeah. It can start early in the womb. Y'all learn that through the trauma talk, y'all. The trauma starts right there in the womb. So if you feeling that way, look now.
Oof.
Make sure you do what you gotta do, fellas, in that situation.
Yeah.
As I said, we are getting to the latter part of this. We do want to ask you this is our final question.
Okay.
This is my favorite question too. Gets everybody.
Oh, okay.
All right. What is your message to the people? And when I say message, and like the work that you do and what you do, like what's the message in your work? What does it say to the people? Yeah. That's when I know it's deep.
What do I say to the people?
Like, what's your message? Like, you know how you a teacher. You also out in healthcare. And I'm saying writer. I'm saying podcasts and many different things. So what does that work say for you? Well, you know how they say the work speaks for you? What is it saying? And what are people going to get from it?
That you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you.
Oh, hello.
Like, I don't care what you've been through. It could be ugly, sad, depressing. But you can get through it. And so I think when my story is just trying to, my job is just trying to show people that where you come from does not have to be where you end up. You know, like, and I'm not talking about physically, I'm talking about just emotionally, spiritually. You know, and so, you know, we oftentimes ask God, why do we go through things? Right. You know, like, why me? But it's just everybody goes through things, you know, and unfortunately us brown kids, we go through a lot more.
A lot more hurdles.
You know, and so that in itself needs a little bit of empathy. But, you know, you could get through whatever. You know, you don't have to be, sometimes it's challenging.
Very.
You know? And so I for me lean on Christ. You know, I'm not a religious person. You know, I read my Bible, but the Bible has been translated many times.
That's facts.
You know, so I do my own research.
That's right. You got to do it.
And I think, like, for me, you know, if we learn the story of Christ, he actually lived. He walked this earth. It is historical facts. You can go find it.
Whoa. So you mean when they nailed him to the cross, he lived?
It's real.
Wow.
It was a tree. It wasn't like, you know, I don't really know, but I know that he was nailed to something. Yeah. You know, back then, you know, it could have been he could have went home by a tree. You know.
That's a fact.
So look.
Yeah, I'm checking that out. Yeah.
Look at the history of just lynching and stuff. Where did that come from? You know. So I don't know. I said it lightly, but for me, that's what I'm saying. I just do my own internal research, and so I believe that Christ did live. And he did walk this earth. Now, how that happened, how that life looked, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Facts.
You know, but I can only read what people have said. You know, but there's many witnesses.
Oh yeah, facts.
That he walked this earth. So for me, it's like that is like a spiritual thing for me. Like, because to me, Christ is not a religion. It's a spirituality.
Yeah, facts.
It's a mindset.
Yeah.
You know? And so we talk about Christ consciousness and all this stuff. That's a whole new world language. But it's just, you know, it's a mindset. You know? And so we can read, it's a character. You know, in history. And so for me, it's like, when I look at his character and his history, I realize that, you know, for someone who died maybe so young and lived such a short life and impacted so many people, you know, I don't know the background on, you know, I child, we can go forever.
Yeah, because he died when like 32, right? 33. Yeah, that's like,
and that's what they call it, the Jesus year.
Yeah, the Jesus year. That's like the earliest that you still within life right there. Like.
And so, you know, it's supposed to be a sacrifice, but I mean, it was a sacrifice.
Yeah, facts.
You know, people sacrifice people in voodoo. They sacrifice people.
Yeah, sacrificing.
They sacrifice animals.
It's sacrificial. That goes with culture. Yeah,
it's the blood.
Yeah, people used to sacrifice animals to make it rain. Like they thought that would make it rain.
And
you sacrificing them to the gods type of thing, giving them offerings.
And that's why Christ died. He was a sacrifice to God.
Yeah, to God. Like it's his son.
His son. And now to get into the background of that, I don't know, but you know, it's the principle of it. Where you see voodoo, Hindu, whatever, Christ, whatever, the same principle. And I feel like we could read in New Testament when they sacrifice goats and stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But
I heard people doing that.
It's like the humanity behind it, it just shows you who people are, how people can just be evil, and we live in an evil world, and it started way
back in the day. It's been evil the whole time, y'all.
And so
world we live in.
And we have to accept that, and that's why I say you can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, because he was able to live through it in his sacrifice for me, and this is my belief.
Facts.
But his sacrifice was for me to not have to live in shame, not have to be like, to understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was supposed to be the most innocent person and still died from injustice.
Facts. Jesus was perfect. And they still took him out.
So that just shows the type of world we live in.
Even if you're perfect, it doesn't matter. Nobody is.
Right. And so, to try to live that type of life, you will get a lot of pushback because we live in an evil world. So if they're sacrificing him, they're going to try to sacrifice you.
Oh, that's a fact.
But that's why he died, so I don't have to be sacrificed. I don't have to shed my blood.
Exactly.
Because he already did.
He shed his blood, Because like my friend would tell me, you cover by the blood of Jesus Christ.
Right. So, you have, like I said, we go back to voodoo hoodoo when they sacrifice people. People sacrifice people.
Facts.
And they shed their blood. That's because maybe whatever they believe in, they do that. But I believe in Christ. And I believe that my blood is not going to be shed because the Christ has already died for
Hello.
that.
That's why.
You know what I'm saying?
Fellas, get y'all a God-fearing woman in y'all life.
So, but not saying, those things are bad or wrong. I mean, in my belief, I don't accentuate those things, but there's a very thin line.
It's a very thin line, Like
very thin line.
That's just what, like I said, that belief could come from their culture. That's a cultural thing.
Right.
Everybody's different.
Right. And I think ancestry and all that makes a difference.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And so... that's pretty much what I try to push out there is that, you can do all things through Christ. And so I don't know what you believe in. You can believe in whatever you want to believe in. I don't care if you believe. There's people who believe in tarot reading and
all the cards and stuff, future seers,
astronomy and
the Scientology stuff.
But they also believe in Christ.
Facts.
That's
you believe
keep
in something.
that your foundation. And God will work it out the rest. Christ and you will work through that.
Facts.
And he will bring you the truth through the Holy Spirit.
That's right. That's all. I'm glad you said that because you need that a part of your foundation if you want it to last forever.
Yes.
Anything with God lasts forever.
It's eternal. Eternal. E-T-E-R-N-A. No, E-T-E-R-N-A-L. Eternal. Like the Eternals off of Marvel. Yeah. Yes. That's where you think all that stuff come from.
Come on now.
But
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It's free game for y'all. My big bro told me that all of the superheroes are from African gods. Like Wolverine, he said that the real name of him is Ogun. They call him Logan. And I said Ogun was the African god, and I said Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to my big bro. Shout out to Big Chris.
Yeah.
He gave me that.
Yeah.
He said that's where they come from. He said look at us and look up African
There's
gods.
many gods.
Yeah.
There's many different gods, and I think, like I talk about, we kind of going over time. But I talk about ancestry, that has a lot to do with gods and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So
all about what
I think some things are just natural. Like naturally, I'm a lot of different things. I'm Asian, I'm Black, I'm white, I'm German, I'm Irish. I have a lot of different things. Well, all of us do. The light of your skin, baby, I guarantee. Native American.
Oh yeah, me. I got.
You know what I'm saying? That's the American. Yeah. That's who we are. We are what they call it, a melting pot.
Melting pot.
And so
that's how America was built. I don't even know how America racist.
You had your person that came from came from Ireland, came to America, and the person that came from Asia came to America, and then they had kids, and then they had kids, and then they met, and then they make the interconnecting.
Yeah,
how you got here.
Yeah, facts.
So all of that DNA is inside of you. Yeah, so whatever you activate, whatever DNA you activate inside of you, like you said, knowing yourself, being self-aware, it's the gods that you are become now open to, and you could do it subconsciously.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Because God is in all of us. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the ancestry is just so determining, you know what I'm saying?
And the more you learn yourself, the more that you have access.
Yeah, because you got to start seeing yourself, because
But keep Christ your foundation, because then He will teach you the integrity behind the things that you do.
Ooh, that was one right there, y'all. Yeah. See, that's why I'm glad. That's why I'm glad we got to hear about your message, because we do hear God in your messages, what you're saying, but it's good to see where it comes from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because again, like I said, what you believe in, like I said, you find out, okay, I know God sacrificed me, so I know I can do whatever I need to do in life.
You're free.
Because He already sacrificed it for me. Hello, yeah. Look, reaching y'all. Look, we give you reaching y'all, but look. Because I say you reach, you teach. You know what I'm saying? When you preach, people can just misconstrue what you're saying. But
Yeah.
when you reach and you teach, people can always go back and find it.
But I really hope somebody, when they see your podcast, that they really learn and grow and evolve.
Yeah,
and I think that's what you're doing. That's your mission.
Yeah.
Trying to put that good energy out there to show people that they can be themselves and,
Fast.
and all those great things, and bringing people on that can showcase the gifts and the talents that they have to help people, because we all need each other. And I think
that's exactly why I do this.
it's the hardest thing to accept, but we all need each other.
We all need each other.
So sometimes, like I said, that thing with pride, like you, I don't need you, but sometimes you might, So that's just, it's hard to live with people. But
it is. As my father told me, don't be a man of pride, be a man of character.
Yeah.
Because when you got character, you know that you did something wrong and you'll correct it. Versus pride, you overlook it.
Or pride will keep you from forgiving that person.
Oh yeah, forgiveness is key. Because forgiveness is for yourself.
It's for yourself, yes. And also, it creates now that reconciliation.
Mm-hmm. And also, that's when that healing can start. Because if you don't forgive them, you're never going to heal.
Right. And all because you forgive somebody don't mean that you have to be in the same proximity as them or be within the same, you can forgive them from a distance.
That's right. You can forgive and love people from a distance.
But if that person come back to you that needs something, you can now offer whatever you have to them, because you now forgive that person, and no longer what they have done is interference to how you now react with that person.
See, that's why I tell y'all, look, that's why we get these high value people to come in here. Because again, they telling us what we need to hear. Because I said, everything you said.
And it's a process, because there's some people I still don't want to see.
I know.
But it takes time.
It takes time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, trust me. It's a lot of people.
I would never see. I pray to God, please don't bring them people back in my life.
Oh, let's don't bring them back.
Don't keep them over there.
You keep them over there. Don't bring them back.
Forgive them, but keep them over there.
Yeah, don't spin the block now. Now, guy, look, y'all see, you know my faith is strong now. Don't bring them back over here now.
Yeah.
Like I understand what you're saying. Like I said, like when you heal, you want to heal and move on.
Right.
But again, y'all, look, here on Talk Ain't Cheap. Again, we put the people on their feet. Y'all don't hate because you can't compete. Again, we had another high value individual today. Again, Miss Moss, the boss. Like I said, also Miss Amira Moss. Like I said, you tell people where to find you at. Anything else you want to say to them? Any other message? Anything else you want to say to the people?
It's crazy because Miss Moss, the boss, that might be my new thing, because people be calling me that. Even guys from high school or whatever, they be like, Miss Moss, the boss. Yeah. I took on that name. Was like, am I bossy?
It's just you a boss.
I'm a boss.
Yeah, you just like a boss. How you carry yourself, like you got
like a young goddess or something.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying.
Respect. Okay,
like you in a position of high power, like a boss.
Oh.
Yeah, like you like I don't say a pedestal, nothing like that, but you in a high post in life. And I'm saying you can't go down. You're gonna bring people up.
Ooh.
That's my dad told me that when God put you in a high place, stay there. You're gonna bring people up.
That's a word. I appreciate your dad. I love your dad for that.
Yeah. He giving it to me, like no question.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I really do. I don't sometimes look at myself like that. Sometimes people will try to make you feel like that you aren't. Mm-hmm. And I think that's just the plan.
Oh yeah,
try to keep you from who you believe you are and what God has called you to be.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's something I deal with constantly. But I appreciate that, because that now makes me feel fueled to kind of keep doing what I'm doing humbly. And
humbly. Nah, don't be humble with it.
Don't be humble.
Nah, because humble, that means that you're not saying.
Talk about it.
Because people out here, because like my boy Wallow said, being humble is you hiding who you are because it interferes somebody else's insecurities. Nah, you can't be humble. You got to show them. There's a reason why I'm like this.
You on fire, brother.
Hey, look, I'm just saying, look, I work hard in life to get here. Ain't nobody gonna tell me I can't act like this. I did the work.
And I think we talk about boss. People are like, oh, she's not a boss. She ain't doing it. Like, boss is not about the things you have.
Know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's good, but like I said, my belief thing is different, and I'm not gonna get into that, but sometimes people are willing to sacrifice some of who they are to kind of obtain the things that they want.
Hello.
So it's like
you can't sacrifice yourself.
Some people do.
Man, that's
a
tough,
piece of you, your soul, or
something,
your spirit, or whatever it is that you want, something so bad, your desires that you're willing. I've lost a lot from just being just standing silent on the things that I believe in and who I am. I've lost a lot. I've lost jobs. I've lost, and losing jobs, you lose things,
Yep.
And so, that's the biggest thing. Family,
you
know what I'm saying? Friends, relationship, just for standing on the things that I believe. And that is one of the hardest things.
That is one of the hardest things, because like you said, you believe in it so strong that, like you say, nothing will make you budge.
Yeah.
You ain't being stubborn. It's what you believe in.
Yeah.
I say that's powerful.
Yeah, but even through all that, I still see God moving and working.
That's right.
And He keeps me. And He's awesome.
He's the one that gave you that belief.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he keeps me like you could really see him moving him out. Like see him like I could be out on the street and I could be protected. I could be covered and sheltered.
Yeah, fast.
I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about what I'm gonna eat.
Yeah.
There's always somebody he will send to help you too. And it's like, baby, I know, I get it, I understand. Dang. I'm sorry that you got to go through this, but I got you. We're gonna get there. Just work with me. I'm moving things for you. I'm moving mountains for you.
That's right.
I know that you was doing this for me.
That's right.
And so because you're doing it for me, I'm gonna make sure that you're good. Wow. And so I believe in that.
I'm glad you put that perspective on me because that's what I be going through. The same thing in life. There's never a day I can say I'm gonna go without something. Yeah. I know God got me. Like I ain't gonna be hungry. I might not even have no money. Somehow some money gonna come or something. Yeah. But it might come with some food. Yeah. Something in some way God got me. Right. Because He got me this far. Right. And I said He ain't gonna leave me hanging. Nope. I'm glad. See, that's why I'm glad you came up and put that perspective in there because some people we don't see that in our lives. Yeah. That God there, even though you just don't see how He is there.
Yes, that faith.
That faith.
You gotta put that to work.
Faith will guide you. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta put it to work. You gotta believe that He will.
Oh yeah.
That's the only way He's gonna move. If you expect it and like, all right, now I did this for you, God. Now I'm expecting you to do this for me, and it might take some time, you know. But you would never go without. You might be a little bit here, like he fed the Israelites with manna, you know, from heaven. You know, He provided for His people.
For His people, and
He will continue to provide for His people. Even I don't care the economy is bad. I don't care you lost your job. I don't care you walking. I don't care you homeless. I don't care if your husband left, your wife left, you whatever going on. That's God will never leave you.
He will never leave you.
And so you know, life is not meant to be always fun and always. Enjoyable,
like we understand going through the trauma talks. Everybody suffers in life.
There's a thorn.
Way. It don't matter how good their life is, they suffering in some type of way.
Everybody has a thorn.
Everybody has a thorn. Yeah. Now I'm saying, but what happens with that thorn? It's tied to a rose. When that rose it came through the concrete. Yes. Because the rose, it was nothing around that rose that would stop it from growing. Yes. Now I'm saying, experiencing life. Yep. Now I'm saying, even the dirt it was in.
Yes. It was that rose was not supposed to come up, but it did. It did. Through. So
it's powerful. Yeah. Like I said, it's messages and everything that we go through.
But you gotta believe it though. That's the most important thing. You can't you just have to believe in it. And I know it's hard because it's hard for me sometimes because I be in situations like, nah, I'm gonna get out of this.
Yeah, fast.
Like
But
each day you start seeing Him. Yeah. You put in the work though. It's not like I'm sitting around, oh God, I'm gonna wait for God. Like, no, you gotta do something. You lost your job. Yeah. You need to put an application and hoping and praying that God, whatever interviews you're going on, you just may not be this one's the next one. Yeah. But you put in the work. And you know for a fact that something is gonna break through for you. It ain't gonna take long if you put in the work. It has to. We can talk about signs, law of attraction. Like you have to put in the work.
You got to move.
And so
pray and move.
And I think that's just the most powerful is that sometimes I lost everything. A lot of times.
Hey.
And I've gotten it back.
I'm still right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm building it back up, but I lost it all.
And sometimes things become slow and stagnant. Some people don't want to see you do well. And then you gotta pray to protect the things that God has for you and to protect yourself because people are praying against you.
Oh my
people are hoping that you don't succeed, hoping that you don't get that job, hoping that you don't get that car, hoping that you don't, hoping that you fail and fall on your face and you never get back up.
Hey, right there, some people praying that you don't get.
Literally, praying. No. Like we talk about voodoo. That prayer that they say, I'm praying that she don't. I'm gonna sacrifice this or whatever, so she don't get that or she don't do that.
And it's like that.
It's like that. And that's why you have to really be prayed up and believe in what you believe in and stand firm on that.
That's right.
And God will do the rest.
God will do the rest. Now I'm saying all you got to do is do your best and God will handle the rest.
Absolutely.
Man, y'all hear me say that at the end. Y'all know this is my final word. I like to say, but hey, look, now stay blessed.
Yes.
Don't stress and God will handle the rest. Yes. Until next time. Thank you again. For the people.